This is Pinda. Well, you all know me, you already know that because you see my videos all the time, but today I'll be doing a little yapping session. Since you guys already suggested to me that I should do a yapping video. So, yeah, let's just start with the off topic and let's shall begin. Well, when people ask me why did I decide to make an ASMR channel in the first place, well, it's kind of complicated. Well, it all started in October 2024. At the time when I created this channel, originally I just called it Pinda69. It was originally just going to be a gaming channel. However, people didn't care about my videos. So, when people were suggesting that I should make ASMR videos, I did saw like famous ASMR artists like Deary, Manny, Saraf, which a lot of people say that I do sound like Saraf. In most of my other videos, they do think that I do sound like Saraf. That's why I sometimes like to joke around that, yeah, we are the same person. But whatever. So when I started this channel, I decided to make the same type of content that everyone was doing. And that was before, when I was like 16 at the time when I first started my videos. And, yeah, the videos at the beginning, before, some of them were taken down because of copyright strikes, or some of them were taken down because spammy they found my videos were. So yeah, I did re-upload some videos there and there. So then I started to make ASMR videos, which people said that they love my voice. Okay, sorry, my throat kind of hurts. So then I came up with the ideas of making collab videos with other YouTubers. The first person that I did a collab video on my channel was Feason. Yeah, we used to, chat with each other, play Fortnite, yeah. I don't know, we haven't talked to each other for so long, I don't know why. It's a long story, but let's just get that off topic. So when I first started that, we did upload the video, he uploaded on his channel, but it was taken down. But then luckily I re-uploaded the video on my channel, and people loved it. And that's because of him, I was able to get so many subscribers because he did help me out, which I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, the reason why I started ASMR channel because I was just getting really bored and I didn't know what video should I make. So yeah. And this was before I even joined the community. I didn't really care about this content video stuff, so yeah, that was the reason why I joined the ASMR community, because my friends suggested me that. So yeah, let's just start with the second topic that I'm going to be yapping about, okay? So when people ask me why did I decided to join the community, and what was my earlier career before I joined it, well, it's kind of hard to say, but I was kind of an anti-furry before. I used to hate the furry community because I always thought that the community was kind of cringe and just boring in general. I really did not care about furries at all. No. Which I was kind of not a huge fan of them. So I was just basically, was subscribing to, anti-furry memes, supporting anti-furry creators, yeah, and all that. But then, one person that managed to change me forever, and that was my personal great friend that I met on Twitter, and that is Kissel, or Kitzel, if you want to call him. I prefer to call him Kitzel. And when he found me, I was like, at first I thought he was some troll, that he was, or a scammer at first. But then he was like, why did I decide to join the anti-furry community? And because I was brainwashed into thinking that furries are actually horrible people, you know that. And yeah, but then he showed me that the community is not a horrible place. That's actually the most greatest place ever. Not the greatest, but very great place to join. So then I just realized something at the end. So then I just looked at myself and like, damn, what am I doing in my life? Why am I just making fun of these people who are creative, you know? And I said, you know what? Maybe I don't need to be an anti-furry. How's about instead of being a bad guy, I decide to be a good guy instead. So then we shook hands. We also became partners, yeah, friends, yeah. I basically consider him like a huge ally and a friend. Yeah, and I mean he did help me edit some videos there and there. He is also a personal editor and a right hand man on my Discord server, so yeah. Thanks to Kitsu, I was able to change, which I'm really glad, because he's a great friend in general. And I gotta thank him for showing me the way. Okay, let's start with the third yapping session. This one is just going to be a little complicated to say the least, but yeah. Okay. So the third yapping thing is so many people on my channel, and also some in the comments that used to, when I created the channel, when I started to make ASMR videos, people kept saying that if I'm actually, Sarah ASMR. And Sarah, he's like the fourth person that inspired me to make, ASMR content. But however, the thing is that we're not the same person. Although, yeah, I do have a prototype persona. I have also like multiple that I created because I'm an artist after all. But yeah, sometimes when I do this voice, people say that I sound like Sarah, and we're basically like twins, or that I'm a clone of them. I mean, what did you expect? We do sound similar. And if I had the chance, I would kinda do a collab video with him. Maybe he would agree, maybe not. Who knows? You may never know. Maybe in the future. Or maybe in 2 years. I'm kind of a bit eepy right now. Sleepy. But well, let's just say, yeah, we're not the same person. We're completely different channel. He does his own things and I do my own things. So please just stop saying that we are the same person, just with different channels. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of funny story, that me and Sarah sound the same. I do like his videos after all, so yeah, that's why. Let me just start with the fourth section, and that's all. You know what I mean? So when people ask me, why did I manage to, and how, and when did I manage to lose over so many pounds? Well, before, I used to weigh over like 84 kilograms, if I do remember. Well, I was quite heavy at the time. I was like 15 years old. Yeah, I didn't have any sports because after COVID, I used to go to like boxing, lifting. But then ever since COVID hit, I would gain so much weight that I just gotten so lazy and so bored of sports that I decided to not do sports anymore and just be lazy. But then I decided to, do one thing. And when I was like 16, it may mostly happen in October. At the same day that I started my ASMR channel, I do believe that I was starting to give an idea when I came up with an idea that I was going to be losing weight by, eating only salads and also going to the boxing gym. And yeah, I mean, I do enjoy a bit of salads because I am a chef. I go to a culinary school and I usually prepare myself some salads, that. Yeah, not only that I'm an ASMR artist, but I'm also a chef and a boxer. Yeah, this protogen has some nice claws and strong hands, if you know what I mean. Whatever. So after just, doing the same stuff over and over, just boxing and stop eating too much junk food, yeah, I was able to lose a lot of weight, Now I weigh over like 69.9 kilograms. That's kind of impressive to say the least, in my opinion. Yeah, that's how I was able to, lose a lot of weight and stop being a fat, lazy pig. Or a slob, how the British would call them. Whatever, let's just start with the fifth session. When people ask me that, why did I become an artist? And why did I decide to do art? Well, it's quite simple, to say the least, you guys. I was just getting bored. I did start my art career in March 2025. And I actually didn't know how to draw, I mean, I always get only B plus on all my art during elementary school, so yeah, I was pretty terrible artist to say the least. So then I did saw the one person that actually inspired me to make good, decent art was Isaac, and personal great friend. I mean, Isaac, I never knew about Isaac. I think we met in March 2025. That's when we met on Discord. I don't know what server was it, but he showed me some art. When I saw his art, I did love his art, yeah. So that gave me an idea to become an artist. So yeah, so I started with some art there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And people actually enjoyed it, even my great friend, Bambi. But you all might know him as Deering, the deer. But I prefer to call him Bambi anyway. Because I want to. Because he is Bambi and he's a deer. Whatever. So I started with some like markers and pens, yeah. And I created my coffee account so if people want commission art. So if you guys actually want a commission art for free, yeah, I do for free, just go to my Discord server or just so that you can message me for a commission art and I'll do an art just for you. But whatever, and then so then I started to do my art career then and yeah. Yup. And that's how I just basically became an artist in general. My art may not be perfect, but still, I'm just a beginner, so don't bully me in the comments below, okay? Okay, now we're just gonna start with, I think it's just going to be the last yapping session, and that will be it for today, you guys. When people ask me what's my opinion on the furry ASMR YouTubers, I got some few YouTubers that I am actually friends with, and I did some of them with collab videos in general. So I think I'm gonna start with the number one, Protogen / Big Brother, Big Bro, and I think it's Proto Paps, also known as Paps. For Paps, I think my opinion about him is I can describe him in 3 words: very friendly fellow. However, I do like his design, yeah. I mean, he is a great friend, and he's been very nice. We actually, we came up with the video idea of the collab video, and he was apparently live streaming, and I literally typed in the chat that if he wanted to do a collab video with him, and he agreed with me. So then we met each other on Discord, and we typed in like, what's the video idea? So I gave him the script, and he read that, and he delivered some lines there and there, and I also delivered some of mine, and then I edited. Originally he was supposed to edit, but he was busy, so then it was my idea. So I helped him edit the video, so yeah. That's how we made that doctor exam video together, yeah. Yeah, all I gotta say for Pabs, Pabs, you are a very great friend. And I hope someday we can make another video together or play some games together, because I think you're like the big brother that I never had in my whole life, yeah. You truly are a great friend in general, yeah. And then we have the second opinion about another one is Deary. I do also like to know him, call him as Bambi, Deary the deer. Well, I think we know each other for a year now. Since I don't know, we don't usually talk to each other that much, although we talk to each other in VC. I can describe him as he's more of a rival / ally, in my opinion. Although he makes his own stuff and I make my own stuff, but he's like a kind of polite, like well-mannered person in my opinion. Well, he's way well-mannered person than I am. That's kind of funny. However, if I had the chance to rank who's the zestiest of the ASM artists, he would definitely be one of them. In a good way, not a bad way. The zest level is really good, funny. His videos are funny, yeah. But sometimes his videos can be really zesty. And not in a bad way, but a very funny way, to say the least. And if I had to describe him in 3 words, I would say super, no, scratch that, I do believe. In 2 words, a huge ally. That's how I can describe him, yeah, Yep. So if you're watching this, Deary, yeah, I said it, you are a trustworthy ally, in my opinion. And maybe a good friend also. Yeah. And I do I know you call me a cool bean. And you also think that I'm a very cool bean. Yeah, Pinga, you're such a cool bean. Yeah, I know. I may not be the best ASM artist, but I think he is in the S tier for sure, because I put him in S tier after all. So whatever. Now with the 2 other ones that I think my opinion on. With Saraf, I already mentioned, honorable mention, Saraf and me, we're not the same person. He makes his own stuff and I make my own stuff, but we do sound similar in some videos, yeah. He's a good YouTuber, and I want to make a collab with him someday. So if you're watching this, Sarah, please, I would love to make a collab video with you, whatever. No, at the 4th place, when I think of great female ASM artist, I think of Dragony. She is very interesting, creative to say the least. I think she used to have a huge subscribers, but then her old channel, I do believe, was taken down for some reason, copyright strikes, I do believe. So then she created like a new account. And I can describe her like, she's like a mommy figure, like in a good way. Like she's like a supportive like mother figure in the ASMR community. But her videos are also, she's like the 5th person that inspired me to create my channel. But however, I do like her content videos. Yes, and she did made a collab video with my friend Deary and /Bambi. But yeah, I can describe her in 2 words. as a fluffy dragon girl. I know that was 3 words, but whatever. I don't know how to count anyway. So yeah, I think she's a great YouTuber and even the best female ASMR artist in my opinion. And as for the last one, I say on the top of my head that I think that I do watch all the time, and I always check the notification if they actually made a video. And I think it's gotta be Mansters, or what was it, Manny, I do believe. I think I seen his video before I started to make content video, before I started. Like 2 years ago, when he started this, this video stuff. And that's the reason why I started, because he is like the founder of this whole category. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even start this channel, and none of my friends would have also never started their channel. So yeah, Manny. So I gotta say, he's basically the GOAT, the glorious king himself, Mansters, aka Manny, of all people. Yeah. So yeah, that's my opinion. If you guys actually enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you won't miss another video, and also share this video with your friends or your family, whatever. I would love to see their opinion about this video. And don't forget to join my Discord server. It's in my channel bio. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want another yapping session, then comment below, and we will see you guys again. So anyways, sleep tight, cuties.